Right, we're all done. So no noise today. Chocolate cacao milk is done. Everything is in there as it should be. And we're all set for our official pouring ceremony. So remember, either yesterday or the day before, I actually didn't know what day of the week it was. I thought we were on the 14th. And it's the 16th of October. So we are halfway through the month. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Jackie. Good morning. And halfway through the month already. Let me do the official pour. Jackie, this is my whole roasted almond cacao milk. So the reason it's whole roasted is because I don't separate the pulp from the liquid. So it's all in here and it's going into the bottle. So Lynda, do not spill anything. Don't drop anything. And there's always loads. There's always a little bit at the end. There we go. So it's, we've not got as much today. Oh, I've been robbed. I've been robbed of the quantity of water. I don't know why. I think I put fewer nuts in today. But look, all in there. And it's all set. Good morning, Frank. Good morning. So, yes. So that was the cookery demonstration. Now I'm on to what I'm going to talk about, which is rewiring the neural pathways. I found something on Instagram. I'm on here all the time. And I do love this. So if you choose, then you can find the most amazing, inspiring content. If you choose. And that's what I choose. And I found something about rewiring the neural pathways. And so what you do, because your mood is not set the instant you wake up. Your mood is set with movement. So what you do is you get out of bed, you drink some water. I've got my notes here because I got it wrong the other day. And then you brush your teeth with your non-dominant hand. So I've been doing that 2 days now, because when I did this the first time, I missed out all of the business about teeth brushing and all of that. I forgot. But do you know something? It sounds really bizarre, but the whole process of teeth cleaning, I've got a timer on my toothbrush, 2 minutes, seems to go quicker. And my teeth seem to be cleaned much more effectively, efficiently. And it's probably because I'm thinking more. Anyway, so once you've done that, so you drink your water, you brush your teeth with your non-dominant hand, because this allows you to start to rewire the neural pathways. Then, so this is how you set your day up for miracles. You say, with passion, with conviction, I love you 3 times into the mirror. I think it's into the mirror. I don't remember that bit, but I'm adding that bit just in case it wasn't said. And then you say, I can't wait to see what miracles you have in store for me today. And I believe it with my full heart. And you say it with passion, with conviction, and then see what happens. So on the first day, so was that yesterday? No, day before yesterday, when I half did it, it still worked. I didn't do the teeth cleaning, I did the water, and I did the I love you and a kind of a I can't wait to see. Couldn't remember what it was. But I got a message, a photo. And this photo is, I've got a plaque dedicated to me in Nicaragua. And it says Casa La Lynda. And they spell my name correctly, Lynda. So that was the miracle. And what else happened? Fuad the gardener arrived very, very quickly, very efficiently. Said he was going to be there at 9. I heard a knock at the door at 10 to 9, which was brilliant. I love that. And then yesterday, Pat the tree guy arrived. And he arrived at before, half 8. Very, very early. So I had 3 tree stumps in the garden that required removing. I may have told you this story before, but bear with me. I like to tell this story. And I had this guy called Leo. And Leo was supposed to come and remove the tree stumps. In fact, I didn't tell you this. I told somebody somewhere. Maybe I did another live yesterday somewhere. Can't remember. Anyway, I had these 3 tree stumps. Now, Leo said that he had removed one of them. But my instincts and my intuition told me that that was not the case. And it bugged me to a point where it created an energetic block. And I couldn't function. Well, I could function, but there was just, I could feel the block. It was really, really frustrating. And so I was obsessed with these tree stumps for weeks. And he said, I'm coming back. So I booked Pat, and Leo said, no, I'm going to do it. So I embarrassingly messaged Pat and said, really sorry, the guy who started this said he's going to finish it, and I'm really sorry to have wasted your time. Anyway, 3 weeks down the line, Leo came and did something and claimed that he removed one of the stumps, and I didn't believe that. My intuition just told me that wasn't right, because mysteriously there was a paving stone in the place where the tree stump was, but the paving stone wasn't flat, it was just propped up, so I knew. And he covered another tree stump over with soil, so there was just one that was quite obvious. It wasn't, it was almost, it was way out of the ground, probably about that much out of the ground. Anyway, so I got a garden around Fuad. I know, I've got the whole world, I know. Abundance, this is what it is. And Fuad came and said, get the stumps done. And so as soon as I finished speaking to Fuad, Fuad came early as well. So that was the other surprise. He came early. I think I mentioned that at the start. I'm telling you again, just in case you didn't remember. And he said, I'll come back when you've got rid of the stumps. He could do it, but I said, look, I can get a tree surgeon to do it much more. He knows he can do it. Because Fuad would also have had to have done it by hand in the way that Leo was trying to do it. I mean, literally, he was slicing pieces of wood like ham, but not very effectively. So as soon as I finished speaking to Fuad, I messaged Pat and I said, really, can you come and do the trees? And he said, yes, I'll come tomorrow. I'll come between 8 and 8:30. And he was there 8:30, about thereabouts. And he came with a machine. I don't know if I posted it yesterday. Very exciting machine. It's petrol operated. He pulled this thing, the engine came on, and he put up these plastic barrier, or a barrier, to stop the stones and anything flying up and hitting the windows. So that was very thoughtful of him. Great guy. And then he went in and he dug, and 3 roots took him 30 minutes. 30 minutes. If you do that by hand, it's going to take you more than a day. It's a nightmare, which is what the other guy was trying to do. It's all done. It looks fantastic. And Pat had I know now. It was another group I was speaking in. So Pat had an assistant with him, a colleague, and I said, because Fuad said, I think there's another tree stump round the corner. So Pat's colleague went to look, and it turned out to be just a big stone. But as I'd spoken to Pat's colleague, I said, I've been here 20 years and I've never noticed a tree there. And Pat said, he doesn't speak English. Now, I know Pat's from Ecuador, so I said, Yebo me indianos sin nada, or whatever I said. I said a bit more than that, and I didn't say that, but And Pat said, where did you learn your Spanish? I said, I lived in Nicaragua for a year. All of this I said in Spanish. And went to Cuba, blah, blah, blah. And he was very, very impressed. But it wasn't about impressing. It was about communication. And whatever you are doing, it's really important that you find a way to be able to communicate with that person you are working with or with the people you are interacting with, because it's a game changer. It was like I flipped a switch. These 2 men suddenly felt very safe. When you are in a space where you do not understand, or you cannot communicate, you don't know the language, you can actually feel unsafe. It's not a safe space. And the energy just changed. It was phenomenal. And I've noticed that before, being in spaces where people are using words and languages that I understand the words, I understand the language, but I'm not able to connect to it. And it's really important that when you are with your people, your tribe, that you are finding a way that you can connect with them. Don't assume that they know what you're talking about. Don't assume you have your expertise, but they may not have that. So it's really finding a way to communicate and connect with them. It's a game changer. Imagine if we could do this, each and every single one of us, that ripple effect of creating that wonderful communication. Angela, I believe we've overslept. Jackie, meet Angela. Angela, meet Jackie. Jackie's a yoga teacher and Angela's a teacher of little people. Well done to the pair of you. You're both amazing. So I'm talking, Angela, today about communication. There have been no incidents to report. So you haven't missed anything on that front. Talking about communication and also rewiring the neural pathways. I'm going to give you a challenge to start cleaning your teeth with your non-dominant hand. It will make a massive difference to you and to your day, because you just get the brain rewired. So there are lots and lots and lots of different ways that you can rewire the neural pathways. I was also talking about communication and no incidents, I'm afraid. I know. Jackie, she's going to sign off now. She only tips up for the incidents, and generally there's at least half a dozen, but all good today. Actually, there was the incident with Leo the gardener. Leo the gardener claimed he'd removed a tree stump, but he hadn't. Said he was coming back to remove the other 2 tree stumps, but he hasn't. So that was the incident, and I got Pat, the tree guy, to come. Pat, the tree guy's from Ecuador. So he came and removed them in 30 minutes. And I'm going to post it, actually. I'll probably post it on my stories. If I didn't do it yesterday, maybe I did do it yesterday. I'll post it again anyway, somewhere, because it's a great video. It's only 16 seconds, and it only took half an hour with a machine. So I was talking about rewiring your neural pathways and communication and ways to communicate with people, and really finding a way, a level, a means of communicating that other people can connect to. Because remember as well, the other thing is, people can connect or may connect through their senses. And it is wrong to say, I'm going to be bold and say this, off to the gym. Get you. Oh yes, of course you're on your ollibobs or you're on your treat. Have a lovely time. So people say, we think visually or something. I can't remember. They say, and that's not true. That is not true. There are people who do not have a visual perspective. Some people, as senses, come through their hearing. Others, it's through their touch. So audio, visual, kinesthetic. It may be through taste. It may be through whatever. Some people have synesthesia, and that is where your senses are all mixed up. So you may hear colours, see sounds, taste things. So smell. So I know the smell of green, very specific. Green is tomatoes. Even though tomatoes are red, and if you rub your hands on tomatoes and then sniff, that is green. So there you go. You can mix up your senses. So when you are talking to people, or communicating or teaching or whatever it is you're doing, it's really important to recognise that the reason that they might not get what you're saying is because you are using a language that they cannot connect to. So when I say I see you, I hear you, I feel you, that will connect to audio, visual and kinesthetic people. So there you go. So Soul Tribe, that is it from me. Have you been on one of these, Angela? I made the whole roasted chocolate cacao milk. Yesterday I was at the oven. I was roasting almonds, and I talked for so long they were almost burnt. I know. So it's all done through the machine, all set. And look, It's normally it overflows, but not today. I've been robbed. I think less almonds might be the case. Anyway, it's all good. So Soul Tribe, this is it from me. So we've done neural pathways, we've done communication. All of these things will help us to be better people and make the world a better place. I promise you. Just do what I do. Soul Tribe, I see you, I hear you, I feel you, I get you, I've got you, I love you. Have a wonderful day. Have a great day at school, Angela, unless it's half term. And Jackie, enjoy that retreat. It's going to be fantastic. Enjoy. Send you lots of love. Bye. Oh, lovely to see and hear you as always. Lots of love. Bye.